Next slip I have is from John Christopher Burr.
Honorable Mayor and City Council people, my name is John Christopher Burr, and I'm proud to be a lifelong resident of Brisbane. I've submitted into the record my 30-page comment, and I see a lot of problems here, a whole bunch of them, a whole bunch of legal problems. They are everywhere. What you have before you is a finding of no significant impact, which is facially foolish here, because impacts will remain no matter what they do here. They're going to kill species, so that's a significant impact. You can't say there's no impact and didn't have an impact, which is what functionally they're trying to get you to look at. I heard people talking about the Endangered Species Act and the Fish and Wildlife Service. And I can tell you this, one night I had a talk with their former boss, their big boss, the Secretary of Interior, and we talked about the San Bruno Mountain Habitat Conservation Plan. And during the discussion, the lack of science that supported it came out, that it was basically a sloppy document and kind of a justification to get a kill permit. So, that's what it's about. It's somebody was paid to make up some stuff, including using a paintbrush to supposedly show where the concentrations of the butterflies are. Anyway, I can't repeat in polite company, but piece of was basically it. And after the agreement on that. Bruce Babbitt said to me, he says, but look, John, it was the very first one in the country. There were bound to be mistakes. Okay? That's what you're dealing with there. And people are saying that this is still good. And, I really have a problem, too, Mr. Mayor, here, with the truncated process, because CEQA demands that the public be given the privileged position. And the planning and zoning law, which is certainly affected here, requires public participation at every level in the process. And giving people 3 minutes, not inviting them to meetings, not publishing the environmental documentation in Spanish or in some Asian languages, looks like environmental racism to me, especially when the sewage from this project will go down and overflow in Islas Creek. So I think that's really just absolutely outrageous here. But the good news is I've given you some alternatives to help you maybe navigate this problem. You can treat this as a legislative proposal, put it before the voters, treat it as a new project and require a new EIR completely. You can remand it to the Planning Commission with instructions. That's on page 2 of my memo. So I've given you a series of options. I hope that what you will finally do is order a moratorium and a cooling off period, which will allow some time for healing for the butterfly and even maybe the economy to recover.
John, you need to wrap it up.
Yeah, I know. I'd also recommend that you go on the website and type in Brookfield Homes, and you'll see on Google a little thing that comes down that says Brookfield Homes complaints. And if you go to that, you'll see people are getting sick from living in their houses. And maybe we got to take a closer look at that. Part of that might be because a lot of sheetrock that was manufactured in China apparently leaks strontium and is a subject of giant lawsuits. So I think, I'm also incorporating into the record this flyer from Mountain Watch. Also, a letter from to the City Council from former Mayor Clara Johnson, who has problems with the way the city is communicating with the public. I'm also incorporating into the record a letter from somebody who used to work for the Fish and Wildlife Service, who
John,
says,
about 5 minutes into this, I gave you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to help the record here because I expect litigation to arise here. But maybe you can avoid it. Maybe you can order mediation. That would be the best thing. And I think opening it up to more public participation would be really helpful here. So with that, my 30-page memo goes in. Good luck. I don't feel, I don't envy your position a bit, but I've tried to help you here if you actually read it. So,
Thank you.